Good evening to you all. And we are so excited to be able to virtually celebrate together this exhibition and the exhibition catalog. Um, as most of you know, every other year we put on an exhibition, a collaborative exhibition, pairing up a literary and visual artist. We always go through a series of speed dating where everyone finds their partner. We choose the theme, and then everyone goes off and the pairs work together to express that theme. This year's theme was compassion, and we partnered together with the Holocaust Museum to put it together. The digital marketing manager at the museum, who I believe I saw her on the gallery view, Teofi Gomez is with us tonight, and after the slideshow, she'll be making a few remarks. We have a few people to thank for their efforts to get this show off the ground. Our literary chair, Ellen Seaton, our visual co-chairs, Marie Castlemeyer Harvey, and me, Gretchen McDaniel, worked together to get the submissions from our members. Kay Stay helped in proofreading. Mary Jean Carter provided technical assistance in the layout of the book. Our Vice President, Melody Locke, she pulled it all together and kept us heading in the right direction. She probably would describe it as herding cats, but oh well. Our historian, Deborah Bloomberg, she was the liaison between us and the museum. She made sure that our two organizations never veered from our common vision. Would also like to thank Carol Manley and Robin Cavanaugh, both of the museum, for their participation in this project. And of course, everyone on the board had some level of participation. We thank them for that. Most of all, we are in awe of what our visual and literary artists created. We thank all of you for pouring your hearts and your passions into these works. Remember, after the exhibition airs, we'll be having a few remarks from Teofi Gomez, and we'll take a few questions from the audience, and we'll have a trivia contest. Questions in the contest will be coming from the exhibition, from the works in the exhibition, so you need to watch closely. Melody, I think we're ready to start.
Welcome to Compassion, a virtual exhibition presented by Houston nonprofit Women in the Visual and Literary Arts, also known as WiVLA and Holocaust Museum Houston. Since it was founded in 1994, WiVLA has been supporting women artists and writers in all stages of their creative journey, with a monthly speaker series, creative workshops, and opportunities to showcase their work, such as fiction and poetry readings and juried art shows. Our Hallmark collaboration event, held every other year, is a unique opportunity for pairs of artists and writers to come together to create original work around a broad theme. In past years, we've tackled topics like windows, renewal, and space. This year, we chose compassion. It's a topic that's more important than ever in today's world. Compassion is kindness and caring. It's the feeling we get when confronted with another's suffering and we feel compelled to help. It's self-compassion, not punishing ourselves for our mistakes. Our teams of artists and writers have been working hard for months on their own interpretations of compassion. The fiction, nonfiction, poetry, and accompanying artwork deals with topics like race, disability, the Holocaust, and prayer. We're proud to partner with Holocaust Museum Houston on this event virtually due to the coronavirus pandemic. For more information on WiVLA and on how to get a printed copy of the catalog that goes along with the exhibition, please find us online at wivla.org.
All right. Thank you, everyone, again. Thank you, artists, again, for the beautiful works. Now we're going to have a few remarks from Teofi, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Teofi Gomez from the Holocaust Museum. And she is a digital designer and a digital marketer, and she is the digital marketing director at the Holocaust Museum Houston. She's also the owner of Platypus Creative, a small media design firm. She was born and raised in Houston. There's very few of us. And she loves photography, painting, sketching, reading, and volunteering and getting involved in the community. So, Teofi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Well, it is definitely an honor to be here today. Thank you so much for having me. It was just a simple pleasure just putting the entire virtual exhibition together. I think I read through almost every single poem and looked at every single painting, and I was really, really motivated. I was captivated. The messages are very powerful. I think that the theme compassion is definitely needed in 2020. It really, really, it got really personal for me because I thought this is a theme that nowadays a lot of people forget to do. And I thought this is great. And the way that I put the virtual exhibition together is I wanted to do it. I wanted to honor each artist, each poet, not by just putting, usually exhibits have white walls and have, the paintings featured. And, that's kind of how the direction that, we were thinking of going when we initially did this, but I decided to take a different approach based on just colors that I saw a lot. There's a lot of contemporary art here. So what I decided to do is use a dark background to really bring out some of the colors in some of these artwork, because I thought if I use something white, it's definitely going to mute all these wonderful colors, the wonderful aspects of it. And I also decided that I wanted to use the soundtrack that I used because it helps the audience kind of submerge themselves into the environment that the artist has put together. And it was kind of when I initially took on this project, I thought to myself, how do I do this while creating an atmosphere virtually so that the audience can really feel what the artist, what the poet is saying? And so I decided to create the atmosphere with the birds chirping, with the clouds, with the dark colors, with the imagery that I used, and make it so subtle yet keep the theme of compassion, because I know that every single piece of art all ties into that theme. And so I didn't want to use anything that was too loud. I didn't want to use any reds. I didn't want to use any blues. I wanted to use something that allowed the artwork and the poetry to speak for itself. And I'm a big believer that when you have a dark background with white letters, it really makes the message stand out a little bit more. And, I do a lot of studying when it comes to putting design together. I really love the MoMA in New York. And I love what they did with their 5th floor, where they use dark colors so that you can have the artwork pop. And for example, you have the Chanel by Picasso, and instead of being put on a white wall, it's put on a kind of like, I believe, like a gray wall. And I thought, I want to take that theme and I want to do that kind of, I want to honor these people that same kind of way. So yeah.
All right. Well, we think you succeeded wonderfully. Thank you so much for your thoughtfulness and for letting our messages affect you that way. And it really shows in the work that you did. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions about the works that they would, any questions they'd like to direct to any of the artists that are here, to Teofi, to anyone on the board?
What is the music?
The music is by an artist called Chad Crouch. And he does basically instrumentals and environmental. I believe that the genre is called ambiance. And you can find him on iTunes. And he has other, in the same album, he has many other tracks, but I didn't find them appropriate for the exhibition.
I just thought it was beautiful. The music takes it and puts it all together. It's and your graphic design was amazing.
Yes, agreed.
Made a great selection.
Mm-hmm.
Very appropriate.
I wanted to say that I thought adding the birds in was genius, because if you notice in the introduction, when I was filming it in my backyard, there were tons of birds, and I was literally running around my backyard trying to shoo the birds away, because I'm like, it's not noise, it's not good. But you took that and you just made it seem like it was meant to be. So that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really did tie the introduction in with the
Yes.
the display, yeah, the exhibition.
Yes.
Was genius.
I was amazed when I saw it the other day, because I guess I was just expecting an ordinary, like you said, white walls, like other organizations have done. And it's just really special. Do you have to get permission when you use the music like that, or?
So Chad Crouch allows you to have a majority of his music, and you guys should really look into this, is royalty free.
Okay.
So meaning that once you either pay for it, you pay for his album, he gives you credits for you to use it on different kinds. I believe, and I think it was it's not a very popular album, because I don't know if a lot of people want to include that in their cinematic kind of, thing, because it's very niche. It's ambiance. It already has, it has a lot of sparse piano notes, so you can't really, it's not very popular, so not a lot of people use it. However, I think this will be great. I think this will be really good.
Yeah, it fit. It fit perfectly. Thank you.
It certainly helps set the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't know, maybe it's you can possibly give him a credit, or give his website a credit, because
Definitely.
I really think it. I'm sorry. I'm always making suggestions. I just loved it, and I feel like it's a meditative experience to go in and watch our virtual exhibit and to enjoy it and take it in. And it's very meaningful, and I am just having so much fun sending the link out. I know, so they'll go and have this 20 minutes of compassion, compassion and heart. Yeah.
It's the link is on both sites too, right? Websites?
Yes, it's on the Holocaust Museum website.
Okay.
When you go to the homepage of Holocaust Museum, go to the menu in the upper right corner and hit exhibitions. It'll ask you temporary, permanent, go to temporary exhibitions, and you'll see it right there.
Okay, good. And Debbie got it put into the Brit Shalom Boker Tov daily newsletter the other day.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
I noticed it right away. Yeah, and it probably is still there. I didn't check today's. It goes out every day, except on the
Right.
weekends.
Okay, that's great.
Really nice.
And by the way, I'm speaking up again. Compliments to Debbie's introduction. I also thought that was perfect. Wasn't too long, wasn't too short. It was just right, and gives a little bit of history of WiVLA, and just perfect for this venue.
Yes.
And she memorized it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
Any other questions?
How long is it going to be up there? I forgot. That's why I'm like,
January 31st. January 31st.
Thank
oh,
you.
wait, good. That's a good long time. Okay.
Yes, it is.
I just want to say bravo, everyone. This was, I think, the deepest we have all dug down together.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I don't know to whom to address the question, but whether or not an in-person visit to the Holocaust Museum, how would one see the video?
The video is only online.
But why doesn't,
Well,
you
the
know,
museum's not open.
how difficult is it to have a monitor with the video showing?
There were space considerations and size considerations. We were originally supposed to have the actual exhibition there this summer. They
Right.
have every bit of every space mapped out over the next few years, and since our exhibition got delayed, the space that it would have been in, the space a monitor would have been in, has already been spoken for and would have intruded on other exhibits that are there. So that was the decision that was made just because of the pandemic, because of so many factors outside of our control. We are just so grateful to them for putting the video together.
Yes.
And and still, even with the pandemic, and they went so far outside of what they had originally promised, what we all originally expected to put this together.
I'd like to say that with the click of a button, anyone, anywhere in the world can see this show. And this is the amazing thing about that. You don't have to go to a location. You can be anywhere, and you have two places to see it, on the WiVLA website and on the Holocaust Museum website. So this is something we can share all over the world. And there's just no limit to what we can do. And I'm thrilled that WiVLA was able to collaborate with the Holocaust Museum. And one other thing I want to say is, I think it's cool that last summer, and actually last spring probably, when Debbie brought to us this idea of collaborating with the Holocaust Museum, we came up with the theme compassion. And we had no idea a year and a couple months ago that it was going to mean more and more to people everywhere, that theme compassion. And so it's just so timely. I'm sorry 2020 has been so rough, but I mean, this has been a great time for us to really highlight these feelings and the beautiful work that our members are able to create. So thank you, Holocaust Museum, for sticking with us and finding a way to get this out there in the world. We appreciate it.
It will actually get a lot more views this way if we all publicize it.
Yeah, sure.
Send it out everywhere. You're right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Teofi.
Yes, thank you, Tim.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm looking for Marie Casimir Harvey. Are you on here?
You're muted,
There
Marie.
you are. Marie, unmute.
I'm here.
There she
I am unmuted.
Okay, we are now coming to the exciting trivia contest.
Oh, man.
All right,
I have my cheat sheet right here.
No.
No cheating, Lee. Okay, and I need to say on the board, no one on the board can participate in this.
Oh, no. Oh.
Okay, I'm good.
Is this an open book test?
No, it's not an open book test. So
I don't have a book.
but it's trivia, but you can't call out the answers. You have to type them in the chat. So we'll be looking to see who puts the answer first in the chat, okay? So you open your chat. Now, does everyone know how to open up their chat?
Hopefully.
Okay, let's say, who does not know how to open up the chat? Let's start there. And remember that an awful lot of you are muted. Okay, so at the bottom of the screen, below all the pictures, if you hover down there, you'll see a little like balloon. It says, you know, security, or as participants, chat, share screen. So chat is what you want to choose, and it will open up a little side panel in which you can type. Everyone good now?
Make sure when you chat that it goes out to everyone. The answer says everyone.
Oh,
right.
Not one person in particular. All right. Yeah. Are we ready for the first question?
On my computer, don't do it on full screen, because then it's not on the side. It's right in the middle of everything.
Okay.
And you can scoot it over. You can scoot it over.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready for the first question?
Yeah,
Marie.
What types of animals are in Anne Boutet's piece Rescued, Short Tales with Tails?
Oh,
What?
people are
okay.
fast.
Animals, plural. Okay, we got.
You can stop. You can stop. Stop. Because we have answers.
Okay, now.
Okay, I couldn't even hear the question.
All right. Ready for the next question? How many of the art pieces include mirrors?
Oh.
How many of the art pieces include mirrors?
Whoa, we got another
And you.
we got another correct answer. Go to 3.
Next question. Which of the following are not in the exhibit? A painting, B, a sculpture, C, a quilt, or D, a charcoal drawing?
Oh, trick question. They all are.
I got an answer. Okay, next question.
Next question. In Kay McStake's play, Windows of the Heart Opened Closed, what has made her character distraught?
Oh, I know.
I will refrain from typing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No one has answered.
Oh.
I know the answer. It's all right. Move on.
All right, next question.
Wow.
What body parts does Donna Perkins depict in her art piece, No Más Muertes?
Got it. Okay.
People are fast.
Oh, y'all are fast.
Corey.
I'm Mr.
I missed.
Love you, baby.
Fast.
Okay, we have a winner, but we do not have a second place winner.
You're gone.
Okay.
Do we need a tiebreaker question?
We need a
for the second
tiebreaker.
place?
Okay, wait, here, the winner is Francis or Joe Zeider.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Yay. And Lee, what does she win?
Well, should we give her a choice of the two?
Sure, give her.
She gets a choice.
You get either this fabulous swag bag.
I have one.
WiVLA, with
There's something in it.
souvenir wooden keychain celebrating WiVLA, and a button, and
And
a WiVLA t-shirt emblazoned with our logo on the back, or you get a swag bag with the classic WiVLA with the wooden keychain, and the button, and a beautiful copy of the exhibition catalog.
I'll take that one.
So you want a t-shirt or another catalog?
I need another catalog.
Okay.
We got
Okay.
Got it.
All
Okay.
right.
Now we have a tie for second place. We
Uh-oh.
have Margot and Corey are tied for second place.
All
So,
right. So
we are
let me read, yep, a tiebreaker question. Are we ready?
Okay.
What decade was WiVLA founded in?
Good one.
Okay, Corey won.
Ah.
It was 1994, actually.
Yes, 25 years last year.
Okay,
Right.
Corey, you get a t-shirt.
Just, you can tell Gretchen what size and we'll put it together for you.
Yep.
You don't have to type it here.
Hmm.
All right, congratulations on the door prizes. Those are trivia contest prizes. Marie, you did great on those questions.
Actually, I think Gretchen or Melody came up with them.
Deborah came
no.
up with them.
Deborah.
Oh,
Deborah.
Deborah. Oh, goodness. Yes, those are good questions.
Yeah, she just
Deborah
said,
could
well,
have made
here's
it.
some examples of something that might work, and they were perfect.
Well,
I
they
just
could have
did
been much
the honor of
harder.
reading them.
So thank you.
But yeah, Marie, you did a great job reading them.
Yes.
I was in awe of everybody who wanted to even try that. God bless you. This is just wonderful.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to this reception. Thank you. So many of you that are here were in the book. Just remember, now you've got bragging rights. You have been, you're in an exhibition and in a book that is in a world-renowned museum and I'm going to stretch a little bit, a world-renowned organization, nonprofit organization. Artists.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
You might want to mention that that we're thinking about, since this goes all the way to January. In January, we'll start the new year with maybe having a little closing celebration before it goes away, just so that we can relive all of these great images and works.
Yes.
And I would like to remind everyone, the exhibition can be found on the Holocaust Museum website and our website, and the book can be found in the museum bookshop or online at WiVLA.org.
Yes.
All right.
Before you sign off, the piece behind me is the piece from the renewal show.
Oh.
The pomegranates.
Maggie had something to say. Maggie.
Yes, I wanted to say thank you to all of you for your hard work, both
great.
with exhibition and with this too.
Yes.
Oh, and I wanted to mention, Maggie did not know that her work had been chosen for the cover of the book. And I know. Quite surprised. I wish I had been there to see her face.
Yeah, me too.
I gave her the catalog and she was pretty shocked.
Well, it deserved to be on the front.
And notice that there is literary on the back.
Yes, there is. Yes. And that literary is by Roberta
Saida.
Yes.
Saida.
I didn't notice that. I got to go back and look at that.
Oh,
Cliche.
That's Maggie.
All
right, ladies.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. It's a great evening, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone.
And a shout out
Very
to
good.
Melody for a wonderful job with the catalog.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
the catalog's gorgeous.
It is
very
gorgeous.
professional.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Before we go, can y'all hear me? This is Gladys.
Yes, ma'am.
I am so excited to see y'all. It has been truly a blessing.
Yes.
And it's been a wonderful evening. I've been muted, so it's just been great. Melody, I will email you tonight You send
Okay.
me an email, and then I'll email you my address because I would like a copy, or I can meet you somewhere.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that as well. But it was just it was just
I
a beautiful.
know.
Great to
beautiful-
see you,
It
Gladys.
was great to see you again, Gladys.
Yeah.
It's great to see you. It's wonderful.
Great to see everybody.
Yes,
I know, it's been fun. And remember, we have a meeting next week, so we can see each other again.
So
Be
forget
square, be square.
Tuesday, 111 places in Houston that you must not miss. The
Wow.
two women authors who put this book together, and they've got all these funky places in Houston. Hey, this is our town. We should know more about it. So join us Tuesday night, and you'll be getting your WiVLA, your Zoom link to join us for that meeting. So watch for it.